Somebody, Dark Angel done took somebody's seat. They about to be pissed. Look at all these people up in here already. What's happening, everybody? How's everybody doing? Thank you guys for coming through, showing love for the show and support to the guests today. I appreciate it. I see some people I haven't seen in a minute. I should talk shit about y'all right now and ask where the hell y'all was at for the rest of these shows, but it's all good. It's all good. I'm just playing. Thanks for coming through. This is After Q Speak Your Truth. I'm your boy Burden of Proof. We have a phenomenal show with a phenomenal guest today. Before we get into that, you know how I like to do it. I like to skim over a couple of these current events before I highlight the guest that we have today. So your boy Trump has been in office for 100 days now. So my question to you guys is, has anybody felt the backlash of anything he's established thus far? I mean, anybody? Okay, so let's get this straight. You guys can go right over there in that little circle right there. Look at Jen. Jen already got her damn hand up. Jen, what you done see? What you done felt?
I already told you he took away the funding for the amputee coalition, the national that helps all the amputees, and I'm not really feeling that.
I get it.
I'm really not really happy what he's doing at all. That's all.
I'm with you. So that's like from a federal government standpoint, yes?
Yes.
Got you. Understood. No, I understand it 110%. I haven't felt nothing just yet. I don't know when it's gonna happen. If I had a federal job, I'm almost positive I can definitely attest to the same type of thing. Oh, Chosen, you got something to say, sweetheart? Look at Chosen already jumping up. Okay.
I just wanted to say, because I wanted to bring awareness to this, that veterans are a part of DEI. And one of the biggest things that is affecting us right now is the mental health services. They've cut a lot of the mental health services for us. And the suicide rate for veterans is already very high. So I can only imagine what's going to happen now that they've cut a lot of our services. So I just want to bring some awareness to that. If you guys say you care about the veterans, just speak out to your local congressman, call them or email them and just let them know that you want to take care of your veterans. That's all. Thank you.
Say, no. You know what? Stay there. Say that again, the last part. Let them know what? You want what?
If you care about your veterans, you want to help your veterans, and stop Trump from taking away these programs that help them, please reach out to your local congressman, either call them or write them and let them know that you want to put these programs back in place to help your veterans, that you do care about them.
Appreciate that. Thank you. Because truth be told, I ain't no easy way I can say this. Motherfuckers really don't care about veterans. I'm just gonna throw it out there. Veteran of 12 years. I was in the Marine Corps for 12 years. I see this firsthand. And I honestly try my best not to have to utilize the VA because the wait time and the longevity in which you have to it goes through in regard just to seeing somebody is ridiculous. Now, when y'all needed us and when we signed our name on that damn dotted line, we did it without a blink of an eye and swore to honor and protect this country. But now on the back end, boy, are y'all slow to help these veterans. But thank goodness I'm still not in a situation where I desperately need the VA. You know what I'm saying? But there are a lot of veterans, like she said, that really lean on these services that are provided from these facilities and things like that. And the least you can do is have the resources for them to partake in and to at least just have a peaceful rest of their life, because at this point in time, that's all they're looking for. So I really do appreciate that, and appreciate you coming in and shedding light on that in regards to these veterans, because they definitely need to be catered to a lot better than what they are as of late. But a lot of that again is from a federal government standpoint. I'm talking about our regular Joe Schmoes who just have a regular 9-to-5 job and buy eggs and things like that. Are y'all feeling the backlash of anything that this man has done thus far? I mean, is anything like really, really hindering your day-to-day life, or do you have to be in a certain tax bracket to feel it? I'm of the belief that you have to be like in a certain tax bracket to really feel this. You know what I'm saying? From a regular Joe Smo standpoint, not from a federal standpoint. I get it. I understand it 120%. But in regards to, like, you know what I'm saying, us, a regular wake up, regular 9-to-5, buy groceries type deal, are you really, really feeling the backlash of what he's done for the first 100 days? Maybe you are, maybe you aren't. I personally haven't just yet. I hope I don't. But I mean, who's to say? But we're gonna move past Trump real quick. What? Let me. Oh, y'all saw he's gonna issue out an order for what, $5,000 for a tax credit now. He's trying to get it passed for $5,000 tax credit for y'all to have these babies now. I'm just letting y'all know, for all y'all who trying to have babies again, hey, $5,000 tax credit, he might move it up. Who knows? We gonna see how that goes. But hey, he's trying to boost the economy, if you and trying to offer people women $5,000 to have children. So yeah, that's just another thing he is trying his best to sway to make America great again, quote unquote.
Don't fall for it.
Here he go. I'm not. We're not doing this ever again. I'm not doing that ever again. I want to talk about, anybody seen Sinners, the movie Sinners? Anybody seen Sinners yet? Anybody? Who is that? Who is that? Come here. The one up at the top. Yes. Yeah. Maybe I missed something, but Sinners is getting a lot of attention right now. Miss Virgo, go ahead and pop up over there real quick if you don't mind. You saw Sinners?
Yes, I did.
What was your take on it?
I was scared as hell. I won't watch it no more. No.
No?
No. It was too gory. It was too gory for me. Michael B. Jordan, his he played two people.
He did, yes, man. And, spoiler alert for those who haven't seen it yet.
And that first one, the first one, I don't like the way he played that. That put me in another perspective of him.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, I don't want to watch that. I don't.
No.
And then for the person that sold that barn to him, for the people that's that haven't seen it, I don't want to give it all the way out. But it's no.
Well, let me give it out, Virgo. You just fine, and I appreciate that. Let me give it out. Damn it, it's a vampire movie. It's a vampire movie. Again, it's a vampire movie. And from what I'm told, or I don't know what I missed or didn't see, but there's a lot of symbolism in regards to it, in regards to how different ethnicities cater to or don't cater to people of color and things like that. Exactly. And then, I mean, it expands on, what I'm saying, greed, different sins and things of that nature.
Racism, prejudice, and
right. So I get it. But to me, this is nothing new under the sun. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not the first movie that's ever done anything like this. So I'm just very curious as to why Sinners is getting so much attention when it's like the narrative in regards to what is being spoken about isn't nothing new. Like there's
Exactly.
there's no new news in regards to what it's symbolizing and things like
Right.
that. But look at CJ. I know he got something to say.
That's why I don't. That's why I don't watch the Django or Django, whatever it is. That's why I
Right.
only watch it that one time, and I won't watch that again either.
I don't blame you.
Mm-mm.
CJ, what you got?
I'm not gonna switch the camera, but it's it's getting attention because of the director
Okay.
and the people that are working behind it. Most of that is a black crew. It's the first kind of movie that's kind of like it's not the first kind of movie because you got Jordan Peele and then you got a couple others like Tyler
Right.
Perry.
Right.
It's a movie that even with the writing and everything is done by us.
Mm.
So it's kind of like it's it's bringing us back to that time period where we was really like prominent when it came
Mm.
out the movies. Like we had Black Dynamite, our Afro Sister and stuff like that.
Okay.
That time when we was really making our own stuff.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's where we're going, and that's why it's going like that.
Okay. Well, I'm not mad at it. I might go ahead and see it again then. Fuck it. Just to catch what I might have missed. One more thing before we jump into having this guest up in here. Shador Sanders, for all my football players. I just want to say shout out to the young man for finally getting picked. I don't know what fucking number he was, but he got picked in the 5th round. And
144.
144. He was
Mm-hmm.
the 144th pick in the NFL draft. A lot of people have their own reasoning as to why they took so long to
We know why.
Yeah.
to select this young man. A lot of people are of the opinion that a lot of people got drafted before him that shouldn't have been. And I actually read somebody really put it in perspective for me. They actually viewed it as a modern day lynching. And that really stuck with me for a couple of reasons. They may and just for you guys, look, again, have your own opinions. It is what it is. But I can actually empathize with what he was talking about in regards to it being a modern day lynching. And it brought me back to Nat Turner. And for those who may not know who Nat Turner is, he was a carpenter back in the 18s, whatever, 1918, whatever have you. He was a rebel. He was a slave. And he started a rebellion against slave owners. Now the part that drifts me to what Shador Sanders went through was the fact that once the man got caught in regards to slaying these white men and these slave owners and things like that, they actually they flayed his skin. Do you know what the hell flayed is? Do you know what you peel his skin apart? Like, and they used his skin for purses, rugs, and things to that nature. And they actually used his skeleton as a specimen and things like that and dissected him. Now, the reason why they did this, it was because they wanted to ensure that no other slave ever got the idea to ever start a rebellion ever again. So then it brings me to Shador Sanders in regards to why they waited for him to be the 144th pick. They wanted to ensure that no other football player or anyone else would have any type of confidence of that nature to where they felt so highly of themselves to have that type of confidence and that bravado, if you will. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand why they viewed it as a quote unquote modern day lynching. So I definitely can relate to that and understood that to a certain perspective. CJ, what up?
I don't know why you picked that one. I was
What you
gonna come
mean?
over here
What shit?
because
Hey,
the thing about it is they did it because of his daddy, and then not only that, they don't want another a LeBar situation.
but let's get it. But let's be honest here. Listen, here we go. Archie Manning did the same thing with Eli and Peyton, my guy.
But
no one said
that's Eli
a word.
and Peyton. That's Eli.
And what's Eli and Peyton?
But Eli and Peyton is white, so that's what I'm saying. They did it. They did it because they did not want that. That's how a lot of us are looking at it. Because I'm like, why would you do Dion and them like that? And like I said, Eli and Peyton, y'all didn't do that to them.
Facts.
Y'all didn't do it to them. And it's a couple other, NFL players that have sons that's inside that was white. They didn't do it to them. It wasn't a big deal.
100%.
They did the same thing to LeBron when his son got on.
Well, it didn't work because even as the 5th round, 144th pick, he still has the number 1 selling jersey in the NFL. So, hey,
and he hit the views too.
So it don't even matter.
That
just goes to show you the star power that we have. All right, I'm jumping off of that, and we are here. This gentleman I'm about to introduce to this stage has been here for quite some time. I've seen his name popping up all over the place now, based on the animated pictures he's creating within a lot of y'all worlds up in here. Some of y'all probably got animated pictures in here because of this man himself. I'm more interested personally in what he does in his real life as a producer. And I'd like to dissect that a little bit. He has a lot of his family members in the audience as well. And just by the show and the support of this crowd shows you the type of rapport he has with people and the gracious heart that he has. So I can't wait to dive into this discussion with this guy. So without further ado, I know he's tired like, motherfucker, would you come on and get me up out of there? So without further ado, my guy, Wizardman, come on through, my G. I think I ain't gonna walk out here like What's happening, man? What's happening, brother? What's happening?
Good to be here.
What's happening, man?
I'm good, man. Happy to be on the show.
Awesome. Hey, thanks for being a part of the show. I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to this conversation, man. Your mic, is mic good, CJ? He good?
Testing, right, testing.
There we go. We are. I just want to make sure we got that clear. We got it clear.
Yeah.
Wizardman188, what's happening, my guy?
Man, just chilling.
Before we jump into the meat and potatoes of everything that I want to discuss, if you don't mind, let the people know where you're from.
Well, I'm from Detroit, Michigan. I was born in Detroit, Michigan.
Motor City.
Yeah. But I spent a lot of my life in Atlanta and Birmingham, Alabama. We was kind of all over.
Okay, so when you say we, what do you mean by that? Who exactly?
I mean my mom, my stepdad, and my brothers, because he was a state trooper. She drove a Greyhound, so they were like bouncing. His state trooper, I had him bouncing everywhere.
Got you. Okay, so I mean, I'm saying you had one of those lifestyles where you had to pick up and go every so often.
Yeah, all the time.
Got you.
Never was nowhere long.
So what state did you stay the longest to where you could generate your education or at least graduate high school?
Atlanta.
Okay.
Atlanta was the spot, yeah.
What part of Atlanta?
Well, I was on the south side of Moreland Avenue for a while. Then when I left, I came back as an adult. I was in the city of Atlanta. I was in Decatur.
Okay.
I was in Gwinnett. Yeah.
Oh well, you all over. I'm in. I actually got an apartment in Midtown, and I actually work in South Fulton. So
okay.
Man, I know exactly where you at.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So where are you residing at now?
I'm in Stockbridge,
Georgia.
Yeah.
Bro, you right up the street. Jen Gym right down the damn street too. Atlanta is just a melting pot. Chosen, you in Atlanta too? Okay, cool. All right, cool. I just wanted to make sure. All right, so just describe it. Okay, so you up and moved every 3 to 6 months, I'm assuming. But so just give a explanation. Like, what was that like? Like, did you want to stay grounded more
Yeah,
so?
I did because I wasn't happy with it because, doing all that moving and stuff like that, I never really got to, have like friends in one spot. High school. I don't remember none of my teachers in high school, in middle school, because I never got attached to nobody because of all the moving. So it was like there. I knew it was gonna be gone soon, so never tried to make that connection.
All right, so I mean, outside of the regular things we do as kids, growing up in high school, whatever have you play sports?
No, man, I took martial arts for over 25 years. That was my sport.
Oh shit, you martial arts for 25 years?
Yeah.
Oh damn, so pressure points and all that other stuff, huh?
Yeah,
got it. I'm not fighting you. Yo, it ain't happening. Oh, we're gonna talk about that 100 men and gorilla thing too. We're gonna definitely talk about that bullshit. All right, so martial arts was your thing. So what you got, black belt? What you doing?
Yeah, first degree black belt. I played first in the nation for 3 years in a row doing it.
Interesting. Okay. So what's a regular 9 to 5 to you outside before you found out what the hell an Oculus was? We're gonna fast forward a little bit in regards to your career and what you do in regards to your real life. Like, so what's a regular 9 to 5 for you? What were you doing?
For me, it was always movie production. I started off at 19. I was taught how to do sound, talk show, and it was called In Your Face. So I started learning how to do. Yes, I was learning how to do sound. He taught me how to do sound, and then he started teaching me how to cut film. So back in the days, you know how now we can go on software programs and cut up all our video. We didn't have that back then. We had to literally get the film, cut it where we wanted to cut it at, and use film tape to tape it back at our cuts. So I started learning, all of that. So through that, right there, I got to meet, a lot of different people that's probably big now, doing that right there. And then from there, I got into it for myself. And,
I see. Well, before we jump into those famous people that you've been rubbing elbows with, I'm just curious, like, I mean, as a 19-year-old, like, what was that moment in your life where you said, okay, producing and film is my thing? Like, I mean, there's a multitude of things that you could have been engaged in, but you gravitated towards film and production. Like, what was that moment? Like, what hit you? What movie did you see? Or like, what was that moment? Like, when you said, okay, I'm doing this.
It was never a movie for me. It was a moment.
Okay.
My first time I got to interview somebody was Steve Harvey when he first came to Birmingham, Alabama, and the guy that I was working for, he was doing an interview with him, and I was working sound. So just seeing that whole interaction with them both, the whole interview, I was like, oh man, I got to get it. I got to get to that. That's what put it out for me.
At 19.
19.
That's crazy. So, I mean, do you have any like college background, anything like that? Did you go to college for film and production?
Well, I went to college. Probably it haven't even been 7 years. I did it for years, way before I went for the paper. I graduated from Full Sail University.
Okay. Okay, so you already had a college background before you even dived into this.
No. No, I didn't. I never had one. I just went back because I wanted the papers. That's it.
Oh, got you. Understood. You wanted that. You wanted that piece of paper, so can't nobody tell you no. Got you.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
Understood. I know it oh so well. All right. So, what were some of the first? I'm assuming production, like movie production and things like that, isn't an easy task. Like, when did you get your first, like, quote unquote, break, if you will?
So when I came back to Atlanta, you know, I was going to the clubs and stuff, and I saw, you know, how the promotion was in the clubs, and I kind of just went there and just paid attention to how everybody was moving. So I came up with an idea, instead of just doing interviews with the celebrities and stuff, I want to hit the people that was inside of the club, the regular Joes inside of the club that might have had businesses, different things like that. So I pulled out got a cameraman, got him up there, and started just doing interviews with regular Joes inside of the club. And then that just built into people hitting me up like, hey, man, you do the same thing at this club. So my very first celebrity was Young Dro. And I wasn't even ready. I wasn't even ready for that because I was into all of that, man. This man, he got done performing, and I talked to his dad, told him I wanted to do an interview. You got to understand, when it comes to faces, man, I'm no good at it. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, man, where Young Joe at? This man standing on the side of me, and I'm in there talking, so where Young Joe at? Yeah,
right in your face.
Joe at, and he's standing on the side of me. So I do the interview with this man. So I asked him, I said, if it was, what would you say that I probably need to do different about what I do? And this is what this man told me. He said, bro, hone your craft. He said, make sure you know what you want before you get into it, no matter what it is. He said, make sure you know everything about it. That way you can't make, and I knew what that came from. That came from the mistake I made from not knowing what this man looked like. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm supposed to know everything about this man. Just like you did your homework on me. I still don't know how you know I did film, because I don't tell nobody that. You know what I'm saying? So to that, you know, that was my first person.
Okay. All right, well, so here we go. Well, you already name dropped Young Dro. You, in regards to your product, well, let's back up. So you said you were going to clubs and doing a lot of production and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
What exactly were you filming?
I was doing the promotions for the club so they can get more people, man.
Okay.
You know, by going in there and filming their whole events and stuff like that. Now I was doing little independent films on the side for people, you know, and which I still am right now. That's what I do. You know, I'm an editor now. I don't do any camera work, any hosting or anything like that anymore. I had to give all of that up. I don't know how to talk no more about that. So I had to step off of that. But I still do that right now.
Okay, got you. So, I mean, go ahead and keep name dropping. You already name dropped Young Dro. What are some other celebrities that we may know about that you worked with?
It's a whole lot of people, but I had to write this down. I had to write all of this down because I even forgot so many. I had to go back and look at it. So it was Nicki Minaj, Miss Deb, Gorilla Zoe, Jagged Edge, Future, J Money, Young Joe, DJ Big Bank, Roscoe Dash, DJ Scream, comedians Rodney Perry, Jack Thriller from 50, Coles Miller, Sean Larkins from The Neighborhood, JJ from The Ship, Mo Williams from Wild and Out, Shula King, Angie Stone was the last person that
I saw the picture with you and Angie.
Yep. Case, Harvey, the Winans, Corrupt. It's a whole bunch of people, bro. It's a whole bunch of people.
What the, for lack of, excuse my French, what the hell were you doing so right to put you in
Nothing.
these circles of these
Bro,
famous?
it was God. It was God. I asked myself the same question. I was like, I did. I literally did. I was like, I'm no special than anybody else holding the camera. Why did they wanted me to come? Miss Deb called me up personally and told me she wanted me to do her ribbon cutting ceremony. That's how I met Nicki Minaj, is through her. Waka Flocka.
Yeah.
I didn't know why all of that was happening, but it's like whenever I got into a room, that's just what happened.
Got you.
And that's nothing but God. It had nothing to do with me.
Well, okay, so to that point, everybody had, I mean, in any I would say job or career or whatever have you, everybody has their niche or something that they're good at or better than others at. Everybody had their little niche in regards to like even production. So I would ask you now, like, what's your niche? Like, I mean, because you already named dropped 50 months you don't work with. There's something about your style of production that gravitates people to you. So what do you think that is?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't even think it had anything to do with. They said like people. It was my editing. See, I'm an editor. I understand what to edit and how to edit. You know, and I'm a color grader, so I understand doing color grading. You know, to all at the end of the day. So if anything, it probably was editing, but I didn't see nothing special about it. But you know, that's what I would say. That's what they said. I ain't seen nothing special.
So now you what? So you 30 years into production?
Yes. I done told my age. Yeah.
So what are you like? I'm almost positive you're gravitated from doing edits for clubs and things like that. What are you working on like now in regards to production?
So I'm more of a behind the scenes person now. I don't like all of that up in the front no more. I don't like anything like that. So now I'm working on independent film from people. It's a guy named Kev. He directed Kevin Townley. He's doing an independent film he just got funded for called Addicted to Shoes. So I'm the senior editor for that right now. So that's what I'm currently doing. I'm actually out of state right now.
Oh, okay, got you. So do you have any aspirations of like producing any films and things of that nature, or
man, I just had man, look. I just had some people just call me the other day about an old script that I wrote, and they want to revamp it now. And bro, I really don't got the love for it like that to be out around people. I don't know. It's something about this meta man and caught my attention. So, I mean, I really don't. But, you know, I can't say no. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what God got for you. You know, when he got for you, it's yours to have.
100%. I couldn't agree more. I could not agree more. Well, I'm almost positive I've this particular part of who you are within this space is the reason why I really wanted to get an understanding of who you are in real life from the production side first. But what we're gonna do is, and CJ, cue me up, my guy. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to commercial break real quick. We're gonna say hi to the crowd real quick. But when we come back, we're gonna first talk about what gravitated you to this Oculus, and two, this animated picture thing that you got going on, and that's a part of everybody's world up in here. And how did you find a niche for that and create your own lane for it? So, cool with that?
Cool with it.
My man. All right, we're going to be back right after commercial break. This is After Q, Speak Your Truth. I'm your boy, Burden the Proof. We'll be right back.
Are you looking to take your online presence to the next level? At Lux Vision Studios, we're your one-stop shop for building a strong digital brand and connecting with your target audience. We produce high-quality shows in a variety of formats, including podcasts, talk shows, gaming content, and motivational videos. Our team of experts will manage your social media channels and branding, helping you amplify your story and reach a wider audience. We stream content across popular social media platforms and Roku, ensuring maximum visibility. Whether you're a gamer, entrepreneur, or looking to inspire others, we have the expertise to help you achieve your online goals. Here's what sets us apart: engaging content. We produce a variety of shows to keep your audience interested and coming back for more. Social media and branding mastery. We'll manage your online presence and build a strong brand that resonates with your target audience. Multi-platform reach. We stream your content across popular platforms and Roku, maximizing your visibility. Community focus. We believe in fostering a community around your content, creating a loyal following. Let Lux Vision Studios help you connect with your community and amplify your voice online.
Hi, I'm Jen Smash, and I'm here at VIP Entrepreneur Academy, where this is a world that you can learn how to start a business. For all you entrepreneurs who want to learn how to start a business, this is the ideal place to learn in the metaverse. This is a 9-week course where we go ahead and dissect every section of a business, from understanding your customer and industry to creating your budget for payroll and even taxes. We break down what is the requirements for you to have a successful business. So if you're ready to become an entrepreneur and want to learn the ropes, VIP Entrepreneur is ready to take in new students just like you. You can contact me.
Awesome. God bless everybody. I'm so glad, amen, that everything is finding you well, and I pray it's finding you well. This is Pastor Johnny live from our sanctuary here in the Metaverse at Word of Grace Meta Church. I want to invite you out to our service here on Sunday nights for worship and the Word, now streaming through Lux Vision Studios. So excited about that and what God is doing in this space and place. See you Sunday. God bless you.
All right. The full story. All right, what? Yo, CJ, we're gonna have to do a better job in how you be just you be flagging me.
You're too busy talking.
I've been right here. Take that.
Like,
yo, what's happening, everybody? Hey, thanks for staying long enough, and I appreciate you guys. This is After Q Speak Your Truth. I'm your boy Burn the Proof. We are here with the phenomenal Wizardman188. And I actually, this is the first time I've ever waited this long to ask in regards to someone's user tag and how did they come about. So Wizardman188. So how did that, what the hell made you pick Wizardman188 out of anything that you could have picked in regard to a user tag?
Okay, so in the real world, I used to teach editing class.
Okay.
At one of my jobs, and that's what the students used to call me there, Wizard.
Got you. So in editing class, so I'm guessing they called you a wizard based on what you were able to do with the editing.
Do a lot of stuff or different stuff, yeah.
Okay, and it just stuck.
Yeah.
You've been rocking with it ever since.
Yes, sir.
All right, well, we're gonna rock with it now then. So we're gonna jump into this Oculus and this metaverse real quick. A lot of people have this story about not having any COVID hit. It was a Christmas gift and all these other things. And that's how they gravitated to this Oculus and things like that in virtual reality. What's your story in regards to how you gravitated to this Oculus and put this thing on?
Okay, so I remember like it was yesterday. I was finishing up filming at a club, and it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. We was waiting on them to finish counting the money to pay everybody, and a guy was walking down the street and he had a book bag on. This was some years ago. This was before Meta, and the guy walked in. He was telling us he was selling these little, they was called cardboard or something like that, cardboard VR or something like that. So it's where you took your phone and you slid your phone into it and you put it on your head, and you had to press stuff on the side of the cardboard and like shoot stuff and do and walk like that. So when I saw that, I was like, I put it on my head. I said, man, this is crazy. I was asking, I was like, so I said, so how do you make stuff to put in here? He was like, man, you learn Blender and all of this right here. I said, Blender? What's Blender? So I went straight to first I bought 4 pair of them guy. I bought 4 of them from him.
For what?
Damn kid. For little cardboard. Them things were them about $20. They was literally cardboard. It was literally cardboard. So I took it, man. I played it, man. I said, oh man, I knew it was gonna be something big. So then I downloaded Blender and started learning Blender. And I was like, oh, and when I started seeing, how you can create different 3D objects and stuff like that, I was like, oh, it's on. And I told that guy too, I said, man, next time you see me, bro, I said, I'm gonna be did something inside of this, mess around with this VR stuff.
Right.
And he was already doing it, so I can bet that right now.
So you had a whole background before you even really jumped in build mode, basically.
Yeah. I had already knew how to build 3D objects. The only problem was I wasn't monetized or anything like that, so I couldn't use any of it. I couldn't use it. I had to do like everybody else. I had to, build in primitive, learn all over like everybody else. So, yeah.
Okay, so before we even keep going, do you feel that your background in production and things like that assist you a little bit easier in regards to what you do here in the metaverse? Explain that.
Yeah. Yes. Terminology. Terminology met in a lot of ways, especially far as learning before I got in, dealing with all the different, cube spears, all of that different type stuff like that, and setting locations and all of that, dealing with the tri-mesh, sculpting, the whole nine, that I was already prepared for.
Okay.
And terminology is the key.
Terminology,
learn your terminology. That's the key.
Yeah. Well, that's a lot of builders in here. I hope they listening. But some of them already know this, I'm sure.
They probably already know that.
Right. So, okay. So, of course, a lot of this came easy for you. So, I guess, what was your biggest learning curve?
Ooh, man, that scripting was crazy. that scripting, man, I'm talking about, Horizon don't have, their scripting is not like, it's code, like the code block, even down to the TypeScript is different. Code blocking is easier because it tells a story. It's either, but not ever seeing it before, that was kind of different.
I bet it was. and again, you're not new to this Horizon World thing. Like, you have a long, lengthy list of worlds that you've published, and I'm almost sure you've been a part of since you've been in this space and things like that. So I went to your little maze world, bro.
Oh man, that. Ooh.
Right. Shit. Look, 3 minutes I had to get the fuck out of there. I was like, yo, this is. I am never going to complete this. This is making my head hurt. So, okay, prior to being monetized, what was your motivation to build?
My motivation to build, I mean, that first time I met that guy, that was my motivation to want to build. But inside of here, I'm sociable to extreme, but I'm not, just outgoing like that. So that's what was left for me to do inside of here. It wasn't like I was going to be going to clubs and dancing and doing all that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I had to, move towards that way.
All right. So you utilize this instrument to better your I guess your social skills, if you will.
Yeah. Well, yes,
yeah, you would say.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I get along with people. You know, anybody don't get along with me, just they misunderstand me. You know what I'm saying? I try to be cool with everybody that I come in contact with, but you know, some people out here might think different about that. I'm looking at some. You saying? No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
I think everybody would definitely attest to you being definitely a people person, definitely a kind-hearted people person. Very generous.
Yeah, man, I try.
Look at Cutie. She over there doing this number right here. Cutie, you know I'm about to make you. I'm about to make you stand up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So but hold on. We're gonna hold on to that real quick. Animated pictures. How in the hell did you figure that out? First of all, let's give an explanation of what animated pictures is to those who may not know.
Okay, some might call it GIFs. My understanding and of it is a flip book. So if anybody old enough to remember what a flip book is, that's when they used to draw different things on different pages. Then you grab it. We used to do it when we was younger. And then we just flip the pages and watch animation happen.
Right.
So that's where it came from.
Now, what the hell was implanted in your brain to say, oh, snap, this is something that they're going to need in these worlds, and I can definitely generate shit. I mean, I'm almost probably you paying motherfuckers to do this, generate income in doing this and create my own lane in doing so.
Well, no video. So having no video, having nothing happening, and that's usually how I try to think anyway. I try to think, what do we not have in here? What can I make that, you know, that's going to stand out? That's my whole thought process. What's going to stand out?
Right.
So before I even got monetized, I had that script sitting up waiting anyway. When they came, it was sitting up because I do film, so I understood what I needed to do to make all of that happen. So I had just sitting up. I was just waiting for the day for Meta to say, "Hey, you can bring in some pictures."
My bad. Go ahead. I'm listening. Good? Go ahead.
No, you good. That was it right there. You know, that right there.
So you already had it in. You already had it in the chamber, just waiting.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now watch this. 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 How many of you guys by show confetti have utilized Wizardman services in regards to animated pictures? Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Crazy. Crazy. Alley Cat, come here, ma'am. I need you on this block if you don't mind. Yes, you're gonna talk today. Yes, you are. Hi, Alley Cat.
Hi.
What's going on? How you doing?
I'm doing good.
So animated pictures. What about this script brings life to your world, if you will?
Well, I have a world that is based off of Spanish reggaeton, and I had some pictures up there, and then I saw I was taking his classes that he does. So when I was at his classes, I seen the screens that he had in the building, and I asked him about it, and then he told me about what he could do, and I was like, oh, I would love to have one of those in my location, and it just made it look like more real, like you're in a real club and you have the big screens at the clubs. So I think it made it give that real life club look.
Definitely. 100% agree. She referenced classes. What classes do you do, sir?
I teach free blender classes on Mondays at 8. It is 8, isn't it, G Dudes? 8 Eastern. Okay. And like at 8 Eastern, it's an hour class. It's free. So if anybody wanna, take the class, and then afterwards, sometimes within the time I put up videos of what that prior class was. So you'll be able to go and take your time and go through the video. And I do scripting, beginner scripting classes also, private beginner scripting classes.
Yeah, I hear that, right? For those who are looking for scripting classes, blended classes, anything like that, he's definitely, hey, he's here. So I wasn't hip to what the hell you was doing, right? At first, right? But I just started seeing your logo all over the place in people's worlds. My boy Tony 2 times, if I'm not mistaken, you've definitely imprinted yourself in his club Maserati. Shout out my boy Tony. Cutie got a whole laptop with her fucking face all over it. So Cutie, come on, man. Come on. Cause I'm curious. Come on.
I'm scared what she gonna say. Oh my goodness.
Don't worry about me. I'm gonna be good. Hey,
Lord Jesus, Lord, here we go. Hi, Cutie.
Hey,
Okay,
hey, Brandon.
okay.
What's up, Wizard? How you
What's
doing?
up? What's up?
Nah. Now, what's my question, Brandon?
Well, I mean, animated pictures. What about this particular script that you felt you needed for your world, and you knew that it would do what it's doing?
When I first seen them, I was like, "Oh my god, this is the closest thing we got to like TV." Like I always was like, "I can't wait until we have some real pictures in here, some TV, something in here that made me think." And so when I saw them, I'm like, "Wizard, man, you dope! This is amazing." I'm like, "Well, I love me, so can you make it me?" What I gotta do for you to make me be able to see me moving in here? So you was like, "Just send me some videos. I got you." And so yeah, he came in there, he put it in there. He also have one of my poetry lounge too. So yeah,
Word.
It was dope. He don't nobody do it like him. Like he the one set the bar for it. So shout out to him for that.
Well, I was going to ask, is there anybody else doing what you do in this space?
Yeah. Yes. Maybe.
Mavix, okay, shout out my guy Mavix.
Yeah, he go hard.
Yeah.
He actually got like a 5-minute animation going on. It's another guy that's in here that I saw. It's Javius. I can't remember the guy's name, but
J. Octavius.
J. Octavius.
Word,
yes, he's doing it also. So I'm not the only one, and I'm sure I'm not the only one now. So,
well, okay, so being that there's such an I guess a selection of people that we can gravitate to now to do this, what makes yours stand out more so than anybody else's, or does it, or is there a certain way?
I don't think it does. I don't think it does. I think it's relationship in a whole sense. When you do good with people, and sometimes loyalty can overrun
100%.
a lot of different things. It's like right now, if you say come back to my show, guess what? I'm coming back to your show because you putting on a good show. I'm coming back to your show.
Appreciate that. Yes, sir. Got you. So you can create pictures of people that like explain the craft, if you will. Like, what's the power in this script in regard to what it can do?
Okay, the power behind it is having the pictures to move at a certain speed where they look like it's a video. So animated frames are literally pictures. So in film, one thing we learn is all film is pictures. Yes, it's millions and millions of pictures, and they're moving so fast the eye can't see what's happening. So basically, that's why if you see, if you see stuff like my pictures or whatever, you might see them a little slower. They might be doing something in slow motion or something like that. That's because if I try to make them be just like they are, on a video or something like that, I probably have to use like 200-300 pictures.
Right.
Nobody about to that done. I'm not going to sit up on a computer and bring in 300 pictures.
Right.
You're going to have to really be putting it down. But so what happens is the pictures, they move from one position to another position. They just keep doing it over and over, and they do it at a certain speed, and that speed allows it to look like it's a video.
Got you. Okay. Got it. Makes sense to me. So for those who are looking for, making worlds and things like that and want your service, how can they contact you?
Oh man, they can go on Instagram, look up Wizardman188 VR, or you can catch me in here, Wizardman188, or you can go to my email, creatorsblockvr@gmail.com. Creatorsblock, just the way it said, creatorsblockvr@gmail.com.
But I mean, you have a whole world in here that has different samples of these animated pictures, right?
Yes.
So I mean, if you guys are looking to have this in your world and you're looking for different, I guess, a variety of different things that you're looking for outside of just your pictures and things like that, maybe nature, what I saw, baseball, football.
You can basically do anything. Yeah.
Right.
Custom, it can be you.
I ain't ready for that yet. I ain't doing all that yet. I ain't ready for that. I might put one up in here somewhere. Oh no, we just might. No, we good. I ain't finna look at me all fucking day. No, we good. This is enough. This is enough. So okay. So we're starting now with the animated pictures. What is the future for this particular script? Like what do you think you can do in the future with this? Like, can we create a situation where it's like a 30-minute reel, if you will, or like how does this work?
Okay, so with the use of UI panels now, it does make it easier to add in these frames, so you can bring in it's not. See, when I was doing it, wasn't nobody doing it on the UI panels. Now the UI panels is able to take in the pictures and flip. You can set the speed up in your TypeScript, but to change the way you want it to change. So the way that it's moving right now, I mean, I think this script will be good until they start letting in video. When they start letting in video, the script dies.
Right. And then you're gonna pick a whole new lane then.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. The party don't stop. The party do not stop.
What have you? Okay, so I guess I'll ask you this question since you've been in this space. What was the hardest thing that you had to accept?
Oh man, the hardest thing I had to accept. Well, that horizon gonna move at their own space, their own pace.
Right.
And I think we all can agree to that.
Right.
Things move at snail pace. I think we went like 2 years before we got legs, something like that.
Yeah.
So they definitely gonna move at their own pace. So we just like, I look at it like this. You over the VR chat. VR chat is totally different. You see all the videos, you see all of this stuff going on inside movies and all of this. And when we come into this space, it's like a program. all over again. Now we like when we see a animated frame, we like, oh, it's a video, but we just came from a spot that's playing whole videos in it.
Right.
So
right.
it's like we're just programmed to this, and we're programmed to wait for whatever happens. And that's what I had to accept, that hey, we just got to wait. I mean, are we gonna wait? Who gonna wait? Who gonna leave? Who gonna stay?
Yeah, because people come and go, and they come and go fast.
That's right.
They definitely come and go fast. Some stay, some don't. So I mean, is Horizon World the only platform that you utilize your talents on? Are you in any other space?
Well, I'm not in any other space anywhere. Spatial. I was bouncing back and forth from Spatial to Horizon Worlds, you know, doing little stuff like that. But I started building my own app in Unity also, and I stopped doing that to come over here and do. But I'm about to, you know, start back building my app.
Okay. So like you said before, you got family out here and things like that. Did you introduce them to the Oculus, or they introduced you to the Oculus? How did that work?
Actually, I introduced my brother to the Oculus. I think Chosen been here. Chosen came. Me and Chosen.
Come here, brother. Come over here and jump on this circle real quick.
So Spec Ops. I don't know if you want to keep jumping on circles.
He's talking to you. He's talking to you this time.
Yeah, come here. Come on over here. Come over here.
Over there. You can go. It's you this time.
Oh shit. Here we go.
So my cousin Spec Ops, I introduced him to this platform.
So y'all blood related. Y'all brothers, bro.
That's my brother. That's my little brother there.
Yeah, he's still calling me little brother, but yeah.
All right. So your brother turned you on to this Oculus, huh?
Yeah, man. You know what? It's crazy because everything he was talking about, I actually remember that cardboard thing that you had, man. I actually remember that. You had it like in your phone. You were like, man, come look at this. I said, man, I ain't finna look at that, man. And so I actually remembered it. That's crazy that it didn't came this far. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, he turned me on. He kept telling me, come on, man, come on. And I never, you know, because I be so busy, man. I don't be having, you know, the time to put into it, you know. So I finally said, you know what? Okay. So I up and went on and ordered it. And, I mean, he was so excited about it. So I got it DoorDash to my house, right? I said, let me go ahead and get this today. You know what I mean? So I went on and got it. I got on here, man. When I tell you, it was like a new world.
Yeah,
I did not know it was like this. I didn't.
Okay.
I'm thinking about stick people, you know, moving like robots, and, you know, and things like that. You know what I mean? And I'm looking at this like this is crazy. I almost had a whole anxiety attack one time with something stuck in my face. So I was like, oh, so yeah, I'm enjoying it. He did put me on.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So it's a good experience, huh?
Definitely. I got to put more time into it though. Other than that, I mean, I'm enjoying it. I love it. I mean, I'm enjoying the people I met. They cool.
Yeah.
They more, you know, patient. You know, they, you know, when you come in and come out, dip in, dip out, they like, you know, they good, happy to see you and things like that. So that's a good thing too, man.
That's what's up, man. Well, thank you for coming through, man, and being a part of the show. I really do appreciate it. So what's the future hold for you? Are you going to just be like a community representative, or are you gonna rock with Big Bro and get in on this animated pictures wave he got going?
You know what? Actually, I'm gonna be with him, behind him 110. You know, regardless of what he chooses. So I'm here. You know, I'm going to see how this thing grow. I'm here to help. I'm here to be a part of it. You know, I definitely got my fears of stages right now, but that's a whole personal joke about that. That's why I keep that. It's crazy.
Remind me to tell you that one day.
Yeah, right. I bet it is.
But to answer your question, man, I'm definitely going to get into it. I definitely want to learn how to do the worlds. I already dabbled about it, you know. So Yeah, I'm here.
Well,
I'm here to
man,
stay
appreciate you, man. Thanks for being a part of the show, man. Thanks for answering the questions. I appreciate you, bro.
No problem. Thanks for having me up here.
No doubt, no doubt. All right, Wizardman188. So, what can we look forward to in the future from you, man?
Oh man, I got some crazy stuff coming. I got some crazy. I ain't gonna let it out the bag, but what I can say though is keep your ears to the Meta Streets. I got crazy stuff I'm about to unleash inside of this spot.
And the reason why he ain't gonna tell y'all motherfuckers right now is because some of y'all want to hear it and then want to take your ass to build mode or whatever and try to do it your damn self. I'm just letting y'all know now.
Hold on, nobody in here. Nobody in here. Nobody in here. Nobody in here.
Let me
they
go
all
ahead and spill the
outside.
beans right now. No. I'm just playing. Ain't none of y'all in here.
Yeah, they all outside.
Chosen. I thought you left.
She got a story.
Oh Lord, don't do this. Is about you. God bless you, sir.
All right, we got you. So, one question. Just one question. He made you put on an Oculus, or you put on this Oculus on your own?
I got my Oculus I won it from my job. From
oh shit, must be nice. What job you got?
Well, I was a patient advocate, so I helped elderly people get their medications for free. Ozempic, all the expensive stuff. We helped them do their paperwork.
What?
Yeah.
You the plug.
I was the plug. I called your doctor and your nurse, get the paperwork done. I fuss at them too. Yeah.
Got you. Okay. Are you enjoying it?
I do. I don't get on as much as I used to. I think I used to get on a lot more because it was kind of escape for me. Like I was doing some of the building. I was a part of Creators Block with him also. But I don't know. I feel like I need to get back on more. But I did create a world in here that I'm very proud of. He helped me. The whole Creators Block team helped me, and I've probably stolen some people in here to bring them there to, get on here, look me up, go to my world. Just leave me a little like to let me know. Cause that's the only world I got, y'all.
Got you.
Got one.
I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at all. I'm glad you referenced Creators Block, the Creators Block. So is that a production team you have, or like?
Yeah. Yes. Yes, actually, Fire, 7 Spices, G Deuce, we all work together and chosen up under that.
So you got a whole build team. That's your whole build team.
Yes, we all is one.
Yeah, I done seen some of y'all builds too. Y'all primitive builds. I done been through half of them. The hospital. You actually created a kind of a cinematic film, if you will, with Risen. All this stuff, man, and all this is through Creators Block Creation.
Yes, and that was Shea Butter was on the team also. It was IDIC. It was a whole fleet of.
Okay, I ain't mad at it.
Shout out to the Transformers.
Say it again, Chosen.
I said shout out to the Metaformers.
The Metaformers. What's the Metaformers?
So that's it was actually one of the 3D little animation I had.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in the same place where Risen is at.
Okay. Well, I mean, shit. I think I hit all the wickets in regards to what people were looking for and what we were trying to dig up out of you prior to your metaverse experience, man. One, I want to say thank you for coming through, man, and I appreciate you spending some time and giving a little bit of who you are as a person in real life and how it contributes to what you've been doing in this metaverse. I want to say thank you to all your family members and your support. I mean, look at this, man. This is crazy. This is you. Yes. This ain't me. I just asked the questions. You know what I'm saying? But this is definitely you, and it's definitely a testament to who you are in this space. and what you have produced thus far since you've been here. So I want to say thank you. I can't wait to see you. Oh man, look, yeah, you heard the man. Again, for those who may be looking for his services, man, he's not hard to find. Again, if you don't mind, just let them know how they can contact you and what outlets you have.
So of course here, Wizardman188, Instagram Wizardman188VR, email creatorsblockvr@gmail.com, creatorsblockvr@gmail.com.
Cool, man. Again, thanks, man, for being part of the show. I appreciate it. Chosen, we hit everything. We good?
Yeah, I think we hit everything. I just wanted to make sure we did get a good shout out for Risen and my Meta Baby. You know, a good shout out to him too.
Yeah,
no
she
doubt.
got a Meta Baby.
You got a Meta Baby like Meta Baby like Meta Baby
No,
like
no,
dude,
a real,
or Meta Baby
real,
like 9
no.
months baby?
A real life Meta Baby.
Well, we're gonna say that for a whole nother show.
He started off as a Meta Hospital. He started off in the Meta Hospital.
Oh, got you.
Can I say this last thing? I want to say rest.
Man, the floor is yours, man. You got it. Do your thing.
Got it, cousin.
In peace to my brother Bone.
Yes.
Rest in peace to my brother. I miss that guy. I love that man right there. Even in his absence.
Word.
That's my brother right there. And I know a lot of you all have had a chance to know who he was and the things that he brought inside of this space. He changed a lot of ways that I thought about being inside of this space.
Right.
Bone, I love you, brother.
Real talk. And it's funny how you mentioned that right now, but before we get out of here, I definitely want to send condolences and prayers to my guy Dean. Of 52 hitters, the card missioner.
Oh man.
He lost his son. And I can't even imagine how devastating that is for somebody to lose a child. I don't think you ever are in a position of comfort to lay your child to rest. So definitely condolences and best wishes and prayers to my guy Dean, man. If you need anything between now and then, man, hey, just let me know. I'm definitely here to help in any way I can. So definitely best wishes and condolences to you and your family during this hard time. So yeah. Again, thank you guys for coming through. I appreciate you guys for showing support to my guy Wizard188. Before we get out of here though, I want to say one thing. I don't know if y'all paying attention to this thing on Instagram that's going around with this whole 100 men and can beat a gorilla thing. Are y'all paying it? Y'all saying that? Let's just get this shit out the way right now. No. Hell no. A silverback will whoop our ass. I'm just letting you know that right now. It ain't happening. Yeah. Now maybe we get some martial artists like my guy right here.
No, I don't think it's still possible. Hey, look, I done seen 5 guys run with 2 guys. So
maybe we get some martial artists that know some pressure points or something like that. Might
I ain't
knock you off
that.
All consciousness. I don't know. Well, bro, we can dead this now. A silverback will whoop our ass. I'm just letting you know that right now. It ain't happening. So let's just lay that to rest. But yo, I want to say thank you guys again for coming through and showing support. I greatly appreciate the enthusiasm and coming through and sticking around long enough to the end. And thanks again, man, for my guy Wizardman188. I hope you had a good time, and I hope it was worthwhile, man.
Yeah,
I definitely appreciate you for coming through. Appreciate you, man. And I look forward to everything that you got in the future in regards to how you animate these things with them animated pictures and stuff. And I just might ask one for this loft that I got coming up.
You got it. You got it.
My God. Appreciate you. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you guys for coming. This is Ask the Q, Speak Your Truth. I'm your boy, Burn the Proof. Till next Wednesday. Oh, shout out my guys CJ and M5 Divine for always doing their thing and making me look like I'm famous and shit up in here. So thank you guys. And I appreciate you guys. This is After Q Speak Your Truth, and we are gone.
Thank you, brother.
You already know, man. You already know. You already know.
And go
You
see
already
Risen.
That was
so what we do here every time after the show is we come down here and take this picture. So I